guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we just try to grow plants how we want them to grow. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it works out. And this video is actually a continuation of like the last video. I did stuff I had to do. I'm back, and then as you can see, my shelves are empty. I pulled all of those off. I threw them in the tub. I hosed off all the diatomaceous earth, and I was like, oh, I was supposed to film this and I forgot, so we're here. The plants are drying in the tub right now. I'm going to... Oh. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Alright, so I first sprayed everything down with this guy. Right? And then I had a concentrate like refiller, so I'm gonna fill this up again and just spray everything down one more time as a little preventative. So this, we're supposed to put 4 fluid ounces per gallon of water. Treats 200 square feet of lawn. Well, we don't need 200 square feet, so I'll just you know, I don't know, an eighth of this and fill this guy up, because this is not a gallon. This is a quart. Oh, how many quarts in a gallon? 4 quarts are in a gallon? I think that makes sense. So a fourth of 4 ounces. So 1 fluid ounce per this. We're gonna eyeball it, okay? That's just what we're gonna do. But we're gonna do that. I'm gonna spray everything down, and I think instead of you seeing me like walk back and forth carrying all these plants, I'm gonna just bring them in, show you, let you get to know them, and then go set them down. And then I guess I'll probably spray them in the tub. And then this way, because I still have all of this wall left to do, and that's going to be at least 2 more rounds of the tub. So I figure while one is drying, I can kind of like show you the plants and spray things down. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So the next time you see me, the shelves behind me will be full, and then half of those shelves will be empty, but you won't see that. And then I'll show you some Hoyas. All right. Hey guys, all right, I'm back. So I'm like glistening with sweat here. We're gonna show you the plants. We're gonna start off with a little sneak preview. I'm gonna just, no I'm not. I'm just gonna show you the plants that I hosed off and cleaned up this time, and I'll do another video about the plants that didn't make it or are almost not making it or are on the serious struggle bus. So that'll be another video. Alright, so I'm just gonna give you a little preview of this shelf because they're all back on here. I have the first half of this wall in the shower. They're drying off. So we're just gonna do that. So this is my Hoya quinquenervia. That's what she looks like. She's really pretty. Really nice venation on this parallel venation where the main veins just go straight down. And they're lighter than the medium green of the leaf. Very pretty. Really pretty. Alright, next is just a smaller Hoya compacta. Nothing crazy, just a good one to have. I don't know if we got all the mealies on this one. These guys are hard. Once they get mealies, it's hard to kind of deal with them. I don't know if there's even mealies on these, but I just panicked and assumed all of the plants I own now have mealies, so it's whatever. But she's doing good. I don't see any. This is like a new little stem, and this is like the newest leaf. So just the plain green Carnoso. And then next to that one I have the outer variegated compacta. This one is my favorite out of the compactas we have. A new little leaf. This guy is very good, very steady grower for me. I think I just got lucky with this specimen. Got another little leaf in there too. Hopefully you can see that. And we got like a whole white leaf here. That's interesting. we'll see how that goes. They are dripping because they are still a little wet, but the newer leaves have like the pink sheen or the pink blush into on the edges of them as they grow in. And yeah, this is just, it's a really pretty plant. There's like one dead leaf all the way down here. Ugh. Okay, we got it. Next to that one is my inner variegated compacta. So I have like all three of them lined up next to each other. Again, we got a couple of crispy leaves. This one's a slower grower in my experience. We do have one vine that's completely reverted to green, which is fine because if it's all one plant, the all green vines are helping the variegated vines live and survive. This part also, this vein right here kind of split, and we have an all green section and a variegated section, which is kind of cool, I think. But she's still doing good. She looks good, growing. The non-variegated side's really growing, but you know, it's not dead. All right, let's pull from over here. So this is my Hoya Rebecca. This is one of the more recent purchases I got from my Hoya purchases. This is like one of the newer leaves, huge, nice and veiny. Really pretty plant. I really love the dark venation against the medium green leaf. The stems seem to be more of like a maroony green, if that even makes sense. It's like there's green in it, but there's also red in it, which is cool. And then the venation underneath kind of also carries that for the newer leaves. I think it eventually fades out, but it's a pretty leaf, pretty new leaf right there. We got this tendril, we got new leaves coming in here, here. So we got at least 4 new leaves on their way on this tendril. I know you can't see it, but they're there. Next is the Hoya Caudata Sumatra. And she's still looking good. Growing pretty well. She had a peduncle. I think she flowered. I'm pretty sure I got a picture of it, and if I did, I put it on my Instagram. So if you want to see any of these guys' flowers, go over onto my Instagram. It's in my description, and you can see them. I'm like sweating. But this is what she looks like. Look at this new leaf. We have some sun stressing on these. It was on a shelf that had a light right directly over it. Right now I'm putting her on a shelf underneath that, so she still gets light, but it's not direct from the LEDs. And I just want to show you, I hope it focuses, these petioles are so fuzzy. Like, look at that. This is like, these are newer leaves, and I don't even know if you can see it. I really don't. But that is all fuzz. It's not a white petiole, it's fuzz. And it's just cool. The leaves are actually fuzzy too. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see like the little hairs. I don't know, but they are fuzzy. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Rebecca. And she's growing. Slow and steady, this one. The last plant I had of this one like died so quickly. And this one's chugging along. The newest leaf is right there on top. Still nice and dark. There's some splashing. There's slight venation of it. When they get older and kind of fade to a more green, you can see the venation a little bit better. Really pretty. The Hoya Numeroides is growing really well. She also flowered. Again, pictures on the Instagram. And yeah, there's nothing really to say. No new news about this gal, just steady growing. We did put in a piece of propagation in here that did not make it. But, you know, it's what happens when you forget or don't have time or access to your plants for 3 weeks. You know, little propagations don't usually make it. But they just have a nice solid green leaf. They're fuzzy. the stems are also fuzzy, and they put out all these really cool funky aerial roots. So I would like to see if the leaves maybe size up if you let it grow on something. If any of you guys have ever like grown this on a pole or a plank, let me know, and send me some pictures on through Instagram, because I would love to see it. So yeah. Alright, the next plant is this big girl. This is my Hoya Viola. Again, love the venation on this. It's more of a rounder leaf. They do have like little points at the end, which is kind of cute. There is a slight fuzz to them, but they're just like a good venation. And so, look how big this leaf is. Like, these plants can get huge. I don't know why mine sometimes get huge, because I do neglect and underwater them, but beautiful, beautiful plant. It's very, very big. I've shared this plant a lot of times with people. Alright, so this is a no ID Hoya that I picked up in Pennsylvania when visiting my brother-in-law. There's some venation on here, and there's some splashing. It's hard to tell because the leaves are a little thirsty still, but they're like a medium thickness leaf. They have slight venation. There's slight splash on it. I don't know the name of it. If you guys know, let me know. It has not flowered for me yet, so I know it's hard to tell. I'm assuming it's some type of Carnoso variation, but you know, it's still pretty. And it grows pretty well. This is all new growth since I purchased it, however many months ago that was. The next is my Hoya sigillatus. I bought this recent also, and she's still doing good. I'm pretty sure this was a birthday gift purchase, I think. I'm not sure. She's still doing good. You know, steadily putting out some leaves. We have some new leaves coming in there. I don't know if you could see that. You can, I can, but so hopefully the drought is not going to affect those leaves. It doesn't look like it so far, so. This is my Hoya Retusa. As you can see, there's some crispy bits, but overall the plant is still alive. Looking like little spiders. It's kind of cute. It's a nice little like bushy alien type of plant. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Calistophylla. Woo! And it's a lighter green leaf with dark venation. And she's doing really well. She's still little. She's kind of slow to grow. I believe this plant also did flower, and I have pictures of it on my Instagram. Pretty flowers. I believe this has like a blackish, pinkish flower, if I'm correct. I don't know. But yeah, that's what she looks like. She's still there. Some of the tips on some of the tendrils died off. We gotta trim that off another day. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Rebecca. She is constantly, I don't want to say, right now she doesn't have any blooms, but she's a prolific bloomer. I have plenty of pictures of her on my Instagram. They got the cute little dainty leaves. There's slight venation on them, like not a venation, but like a, what am I trying to say? Like the veins are bumped up, like texture. There's a venation texture on these leaves. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it, but you can see the veins. They're the same color pretty much as you can kind of see it better on this leaf, I think, where the veins are just raised. And that's not just because the plant is thirsty. It usually has some type of little raised veins, because this guy is also another plant that has done well with the drought. Like a lot of the leaves are still plump. You can see, but very prolific grower if you're looking for a bloomer. I think I would recommend the Hoya Rebecca over like a Hoya Bella, because that plant does not like me. This is my Hoya Encrustada. We potted her up together from propagations a couple months ago. All of these leaves over here are new. You can see, and it's just a nice like cupped type of leaf, kind of. It's like elongated and cupped, if that makes any sense. They're a little dehydrated, as are all of my plants, but there's usually no venation on these guys, and they're just a solid light medium green. Really pretty. Alright, this guy is my Hoya Crassioplata. I'm struggling today. Words don't want to work. And you can see the deep dark venation on this, almost black with the lighter green leaf. Really stunning. Very pretty. And she's grown well. They're getting a little smaller, the leaves, but that's okay. Again, if I water more regularly, that should hopefully fix itself. But yeah, really pretty. The stems also come out like almost black. I don't know if you can see that. Really cool. All right, the next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya fungii. Just look how huge this leaf is. Huge. It's a dark green, fuzzy leaf with splash. You can see some venation on the back. It's slight, but it's the fuzz and the dark green with the splash that really is very pretty. And she's got a huge tendril. I think we got some new leaves at the nodes. The internodal spacing on this is about, I don't know, 5 inches, which is a little longer than I prefer, but it's whatever. Plants are dripping on me. I'm a hot mess today. It's all right. But yeah, I just love these. This guy's cool. Nice and fuzzy. Good solid leaf. It dealt with the drought very well. Alright, this is my Hoya Meli. This was also propagations we potted up together. It's doing okay. Looks like we're going to lose this leaf right here. Try to just twist it out. Because why keep it while we're cleaning things up? And this is also a plant that has a medium green leaf with lighter venation. It's more subtle than some of the other Hoyas I have, but it's still really pretty, where the main veins are parallel and then they have the secondary veins that kind of go all over the place. I hope you can see that. But we have a new leaf, so far I haven't killed this plant. I'll be really upset. I really do like this plant, Hoya Meli. It also, I believe it sun stresses and gets a pink blush when it's stressed, but I'm not trying to stress it right now. I'm just trying to grow it. My Hoya Australis Lisa, doing really well. And this is just an easier growing plant, the Australises. They're like a Carnoso, they'll grow. So if you are ever hesitant about getting one of those, just get it, they'll grow. And look how pretty, like, beautiful. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Carnoso crinkle. I don't know if it's a crinkle 8 or a Chelsea. I think it's just crinkly, and it's cute. It's the only, no, I have a Chelsea. I do have a Chelsea, that's right. But I don't have a crinkle 8, so I have just the regular crinkle. He looks like he's wobbling around in there, but he's rooted and he's still kind of small. Taking his time growing. This guy's a slower growing plant in my care anyway. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Pachiclata. This guy bloomed for me. I definitely have, look at that peduncle. This guy right here is the peduncle. Huge, big, thick, beefy peduncle. And it has like a light greenish, whitish colored flower. Very pretty. I have, again, pictures of it on my Instagram. And the leaves themselves are just like nice and thick. It's like a dark medium green with a lighter venation, parallel venation. Really pretty. I'm excited for this guy to grow and take off. And then this is a little piece we had propagated and thrown in there. It's still alive. There's no new growth, but that part's still alive. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya parasitica spoon-shaped leaves. And this is just a dark green plant with enough light. The edges turn black. It's hard to see. You can see it kind of on the back. The venation is dark, the solid main vein down the leaf, and then the edges also get dark. And you can see it in real life when you look at the leaf, but it's hard to see on the camera. These are the newer leaves. You can kind of see it. This guy has also flowered. We got 2 peduncles right there and there. And yeah, I've shared this guy. He's a good grower. He adapts very well when you take a cutting from him. So, spoon shape. Alright, the next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Joy. And she's doing well. She's a medium green leaf. When you give her a lot of sun, the edges turn black. You can see that, right? The edges turn black. And there's slight venation, but not a lot. You can kind of, this is a plumped up leaf. So there's some venation. It's more of a textured venation than like a colored venation. There is splashing on this leaf too, if you can see that. So yeah, she's a pretty good grower. She's got a bunch of new tendrils coming in. So I'm excited to see some new leaves after this whole debacle of a plant life that I've got going on. Oh God, I'm so hot. Alright, the last plant I'm going to show you for this part of the video is my Hoya Macrila albo Marginada, the latifolia outer variegated. And look how nice, look how neon those leaves are. That's pretty. These are pretty. This guy's doing really well. It did just shoot out a fully neon leaf. Like this is a new, the stem is pink. Like, and I'm curious to see if the neon leaves will survive, because there is some hint of green to them, right? So there's some type of chlorophyll. It would just be really cool to get like a fully neon leafed vine of it. But again, it's also just a plant that has really good venation on it. The darker part with the lighter venation, and then the outer edges have just neon, a neon green / cream color. If you do sun stress it, it will have a red edge. I think you can see. It'll have like a reddish pinkish edge to the leaves. So we'll see. I wonder if I can sun stress this leaf and then just have like the neon with the red. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Let's all hope that this leaf survives. Alright guys, so those are all of the plants for my round 1 of cleaning plants off and resetting them all up. Let me know which one is your favorite. And yeah, I guess if you saw any mealybugs, let me know. Those damn bugs shouldn't be around anymore. I've treated it like 100 times, but it is what it is. And until next time, for you it'll be probably like a week. For me, I'm going right now to get the second batch of Hoyas and put them back, and then get the last batch of Hoyas in the tub to hose it off. And yeah, we're doing cycles of Hoya cleaning here today. So yeah, see ya. Until next time, relax, plants. Peace out.